Many of the customer, they don't like people coming to their doorstep and selling the product. Usually it has happened even to you. The demerits of advertisement, here you can make it a merit in personal selling. You will grab the customer by using a technique called a short-term incentives. People whoever feels that they need to make a bada hangama about a product, they'll go with sales promotion. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Abhilash Chandra from the Department of Business Studies in Vidyashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. We are in the last session of marketing. Now marketing is a concept which you need to understand, and here in this session I'm going to explain you about the personal selling, how it happens. Personal selling is not a monologue the way advertisement is all about. Personal selling is all about dialogue, where two people are there and their interaction, conversation and passing the information or the messages will actually enhance the product to be in a very good market of sales. Now understand here what happens is, here the thing is, personal selling is all about flexibility, where the customer will know what exactly he wants to know and the person who is selling the product will tell all the features which are very good about the product, and then he will make sure that the customer will buy. Here what happens is, there is a friendly relationship and the feedback will be taken very fast. So personal selling is all about the oral conversation. Personal selling is all about what? Oral conversation. In this oral conversation, the message is loud and clear that this product is the best product for you. And here what happens is, we have the objective of personal selling. The objective of personal selling is, the first one, the objective we say is, we need to provide adequate information. Information is given by the seller to the customer. And then the second thing is, that is the buying ability. Now here what happens is, the customer wants to buy the product. Now the seller need to convince the customer to buy the product. So buying should happen. That is what the main intention of personal selling is all about. Here what usually happens, I'll tell you, many of the companies, whenever they go with the personal selling, they need to hire people. Now when they hire more people, what happens is, again, the remuneration you are supposed to give it to them. But comparatively, when you compare advertisement and personal selling is very cheaper. And the thing is what, you will get targeted customer, because you know what exactly the customers are, who are the customer, what is that customer need, everything you will actually take it from the market research. And here the personal selling benefit, I'll tell you what is it. First benefit is, you will go directly to the customer. You will approach the customer, you will see what exactly the customer wants and what are the needs, and then you will cater your product to the customer. But what is a demerit? Many of the customer, they don't like people coming to their doorstep and selling the product. Usually it has happened even to you. That is, your parents should have been there at your place and somebody will knock the door. You feel that some guest should have come and you will go and you want to welcome them, but then you see a person selling something called the person selling concept is there. Now you will actually not even listen to him what is the product he wants to sell. The reason is, person selling here nowadays, what has happened is, everybody wants to come and knock your doors. When you are not comfortable, you don't want to even talk to them. What is that you will tell is, nobody is at home, please come tomorrow. That is what you're gonna tell. So this is how the person selling has come down. But I'll tell you, many of the places the person selling is a boom. The reason is, people don't want to come and do the shopping, but they want people to come and give the product. Many of the places it's like a boon as well as you have a bane. So what is person selling? Person selling is all about what? Oral presentation of messages. Oral presentation of messages in the form of conversation with one or more prospective customers. For what? For the purpose of making sales. So this is what is called the person selling. So main intention is what? So that the customer should buy the product and the seller should sell the product. Here we have the features of personal selling. The first feature is personal form. You will actually directly go talk to them. You will understand what exactly they want. You will know that what they don't want it from from the company as well as from the seller. So here what happens is you will actually talk to them very closely and you will understand their need and want. That is why we say it is a personal form. The second one is development of relationship. Understand this development of relationship. How should be a seller? Who is a person who is a marketeer? What exactly the ability or the capability should the salesperson should have? That is what he should develop relationship. He should develop a good relationship. Now, good relationship with whom? With the customers. The reason is, see, business is perpetual succession. Whether I'm there or not, business will happen. Whether you are there or not, business will happen. So it is perpetual succession. If not one product, right? Say example, a company has two products, 1 and 2. Now personal selling is happening for one product alone. Now example I'm just giving you. I'll go with that one product and I want to sell the product personally. The personal selling concept is there now. Now you don't want the product, but I get to know that there is one more product in your mind, but again, it's not me who is selling it, somebody else is selling it. Now I can go with the second product because I got to know that you want it, and then I'll sell the product. Now you'll buy it. The reason is what? Because I have developed a relationship with you. Now understand, the relationship here is the customer and seller relationship, which is always what? A long-term relationship. A seller and a buyer, right? If not this day or next week or next month or a year later, but the relationship should be very strong. So what is that you should do? The seller need to give them qualitative products, and the seller need to give them proper services. And here in personal selling, what happens is we ensure and we assure that they get the best of the best, because they are the one who are the king of the market. That is, the customers are the kings of the market. We need to cater them more. The more you cater them, then what happens is your sales is directly what? Proportional to what exactly happens here. Next one is merits of personal selling. What happens? Merits. What are the merits of personal selling? Why personal selling is better than advertisement? Understand, advertisement is really good. If you compare advertisement and personal selling, you will have more advantages in advertisement rather than personal selling. But personal selling also have so many advantages which advertisement cannot go with it. That means the demerits of advertisement, here you can make it a merit in personal selling. So here the first one is flexibility. See, understand and compare this advertisement, the sessions 16, 17 and 18 which I have done. You can just compare with it. Advertisement is all about rigidity. Once the ad is done, it is done. You cannot alter it. But here in personal selling, you can always alter yourself the way the customer needs the product to be, right? So it is very flexible. Second one is, it is a platform where a direct feedback is given by the customer to the seller. It is not from the seller to customer, it is from the customer to the seller. Now what is the disadvantage of advertisement? Here in the advertisement, they can't give feedback at all, right? Whether you like the product, you will see the advertisement. You don't like the product, you don't see the advertisement. But here what happens is you will get a cutthroat kind of a clear feedback saying that this is what the product is, and you will get to know the reality only when you go for the personal selling. Now you may feel that you are a company where you have so much goodwill, the products are very good, people are accepting it, sales is happening, but only when you go with the personal selling you will get to know the demerit of the product. Though the product is good, sales are happening, now you will have a chance to interact with the customers directly and you will get to know the feedback, what else the customer is expecting from the company. Next is minimum wastage. Now why this minimum wastage? Understand, this is a plus point for a personal selling. Now usually what happens is personal selling, we don't go to all the city, all the places, all the villages. We make something called target. We have a target. Now what is this target? The target is not of sales, how much we need to sell. It's about whom we are supposed to cater. That is, what happens is, who are your buyers? So here target, what happens is the customers. Who are your customers? And then you will actually go and you will sell. So what happens is unnecessary wastage will not be there. That is what is called minimum wastages. You know who are the people and then you go cater them. This is what happens in person selling. So these are the merits of person selling. That is, one, we have flexibility, then we have direct feedback, and the last one is minimum wastage. Let's go with the next one, that is sales promotion. Now, what is a sales promotion? Again, you are supposed to understand, we are only talking about the customer and the seller, right? Now, what happens here is, now he is a seller. Now, he wants to encourage the customer to buy the product. Customer to buy the product. How is that he'll encourage? I'll tell you. Now he'll encourage by giving offers, he'll encourage by giving some of the discounts, rebate and all those. So that is what we call it as sales promotion. The sale should be what? It should be high. So how to maintain this high level? That is, you need to attract the customer to come and buy the product. How will you attract the customer? One is, if the quality is good, automatically the customer will come and he will buy. But there are too many competitions, so your competitors are always there to grab the customers. So how is that you will grab the customer? You will grab the customer by using a technique called a short-term incentives. Now what is this short-term incentives? That means that is called sales promotion. So sales promotion refers to short-term investments, that is the incentives, short-term incentives which are designed to encourage the buyers. That means the buyer will be encouraged by the seller through a technique called sales promotion, and sales promotion is short-term incentives to make immediate purchase of a product or a service. You will actually go with goods or the services, and that too what? Immediately. That is what the sales promotion aims at. Okay, now sales promotion, sir, what all the sales promotions are? If you ask me, the seller will give say 50% discount. Again, it's a sales promotion. He'll tell 30% discount, sales promotion. Rebate he'll give, sales promotion. Now lucky draw, again it is a form of sales promotion. Now people will get encouraged and they will participate. Contesting on a contest, right? All these things are the short-term incentives. See, I have told you there is a difference between short-term and long-term. Short-term is only when the sales is actually low. That is what the sales promotion is done. But many of the cases, the sales promotion is also done to know that the customer should know about the launching the product. So this is where you are supposed to understand, sales promotion is not for long term, it is only for short term. Merits of sales promotion. What will happen if sales promotion is there? Understand this. One thing is, the customer will get to know, that is, what is the value of the product, that is attention of value. Next is useful in new product launch. That is, whenever there is a new product which is launched in the market, you are supposed to launch the product with a different style. So they usually, what happens is, people whoever feels that they need to make a bada hangama about a product, they'll go with sales promotion. Next is synergy in total promotional efforts. Now usually what happens is, there is always a growth, there is always a synergy, there is always a growth in the total promotional effort. Now usually when you go with just launching a new product and then launching new product with sales promotion, there is always an impact that people will get to know what exactly happens. See, whenever you see a newspaper or advertisement saying that there is a flat discount, there is a first iBird, all these things, the technique whichever comes to the brain, you feel that you need to go, you need to grab the product. That is how the sales promotion will affect, that is the selling demand is created and people will definitely come and buy the product. Limitations of sales promotion. So merits, I got to know what are the limitation. Is there any limitation? Yes. In sales promotion, you have limitation. That is, the customer will get to know that your product is not good. That's the reason you are giving for a lesser price. That's the reason you are encouraging people to come, and you are giving rebate, you are giving discounts, you are giving offers. All those things they will get to know because of sales promotion. That is, the first thing is it reflects crisis. There is a problem in your business. That's the reason you're going with sales promotion. Next is it spoils product image. Understand now, Rolex watches, right? Even Rolex watches nowadays, they give sales promotion. That means there are so many people who wanted to buy Rolex. Now because of the pandemic, many of the people who want to buy Rolex, they are not able to buy Rolex. Now the Rolex watch are also giving sales promotion, saying that 30% off, 20% off. Now what is it? There is no demand. That is what people will understand from it. If there is a demand, there will be no sales promotion, is what the market have observed in this century. Next is publicity. What is this publicity? Publicity is a small topic where you will get for 1 mark or 2 mark what exactly publicity is all about. Now publicity is always what? Unpaid form. Publicity is what? Unpaid form, which actually it comes in the media, and media will hype the product, or they will actually make the product down. But what it is? Publicity. Sometimes negative publicity makes a product very good. Positive publicity, sometimes it makes the product very worse. So what is publicity? First thing you need to know is publicity is unpaid form of communication. It does not involve any direct expenditure by the market firm. But nowadays what happens is the market firm only wants to create publicity. And what usually happens is they'll be paid firm, but usually what you are supposed to understand is publicity is unpaid firm. There is no identified sponsor for the communication as the message goes as a news item. Usually what happens is publicity is what the rumors, it can be a rumor, it can be a grapevine communication, it can be anything which enhances the product or it declines the product. Sales promotion activity. What are the types of sales promotion? The first thing is giving rebate to the customer. Now when they give a rebate to the customer feels that now it is 1,000 rupees, they have given a rebate of 5%. Now what they feel is it is worth buying than actually giving a 1,000 rupees. Next is discount. The seller will make sure that how to attract the sales promotion means what? Encouraging people to come and buy the product, right? So discount in the sense, the minute you hear there is a discount, flat discount of 50%. Now 1,000 rupees 50% discount means the product which was supposed to be given 1,000 rupees, now you are supposed to only give 500 rupees. So what is that you will do? You will go and buy the product. So that is called discount. Next is refunds. Here refunds is what? In the name of coupons, in the name of voucher, all those. Supposingly you actually whenever you go to the Big Bazaar or any of the malls, what is that refunds they actually give? That is, you shop for 1,000 rupees, the next day if you come and again you shop for 1,000 rupees, 200 rupees is added to your voucher. So all these things are what? They are encouraging, but all these things are what? Short incentives. They're all what? Short incentives, short-term incentives. Now short-term incentives, understand why it is short-term, because you cannot give rebate, discount or refund for eternal, right? You are supposed to give it only in the limited time where sales have come down. Product combination. What is this product combination? If you take 3 soap, you will get 1 soap free. That is what we call product combinations. Or if you take 2 talc powder, you will get a hair band. Now all these things are what? Again a sales promotion. Quantity gifts. Now what is this quantity gifts? Understand here, quantity gifts are something where it's not about the product, it's exactly what I'll tell you right now. Understand this. You are using Colgate or a close-up. Now you want to buy 500 grams net worth of Colgate. Now quantity gifts in the sense, you will get something extra, 150 grams extra you got. Now instead of getting 500 grams of what the price is. Now you are getting 650 grams. So that 150 gram is what? Extra. That we call it as quantity gift. Next one is instant draws and assigned gifts. Lucky draws, all your coupons, all those things you are supposed to write your name, everything. Then you are supposed to give it. Then lucky person will actually get a short gift. Again, it is all what? The way of contesting for the prize. Instant draws and assigned gifts, right? So the next one here is we have lucky draw. Now lucky draw is something which is actually attracts the customer, which attracts the customers in a long way actually. Lucky draws, usually what happens is people who wants to buy the product or don't want to buy the product, still they come and they put a lucky draw. The reason is what? Now you are getting customer who have used your product, as well as you will get customers who have not even used your product. So you are getting more customer through this lucky draw. Next one is usable benefit. Usable benefits here is you want to buy a kitchen set, right? Now kitchen set, if you buy, you will get something extra which is not in the kitchen use, but it is in the use of something else. That is called usable benefit. Next is full finance at 0% interest. It can be 0%, 1%, 2%, 3%, whatever it is. Easy installment availability, everything. Now what is it? People who don't have potential money to buy the product also, now even they'll get money from whom? From the people who are selling the product. So what happens is they will actually go buy the product, and after that every year 12 installments or 6 installments, the way they have agreed, now they'll go and they'll give the money. That is how the sales promotion will happen. Next is sampling. You would have heard about this one called sampling. Usually what happens is 10 to 15 products, whenever they get launched in the market, they are supposed to get approval from the government. So what they do is they actually send the samples. When they send the sample, it is not for sale. So MR, it is not for sale, it is only for the sampling. And then what happens is whatever the feedback the people actually give, now if they feel that this is really good, now definitely they'll go and they'll buy the product. So sampling is also a very good important topic to be discussed in sales promotion, where you have shampoos sample, where you will get small sachet and then you will use it, and then you will get to know that okay, this is good, so you will buy it. If you feel it is not good, but still you have enjoyed that free sample. Next is contest. Now here many of the big companies, they usually go with a contest of sales promotion, where you have the same way like lucky draw, the same way kind of a number game, all those things, where you will get huge benefit. Like a Maruti car is, you get the first prize Maruti car, second prize is TVS Victor, all those things. So that is what happens is the people will get to know the company and the company name. So that is where the sales promotion will attract the customers to know more about the company and the people who are with it. So these things are what you are supposed to understand. So sales promotion is not for long term, it is for short term. Hope you have understood. Thank you so much for all your support, and we are always there to help you students. Till then, I'll see you when I see you.